Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincey and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincey.
I know the host, Justin.
So the holiday decorations have started. It's the 1st of December. I had to at least put something up. So we got a tree back here. I couldn't find an extension cord. It's not lit up. We'll get there.
Give me one second. Go ahead. Tell me what you're drinking.
You think it'll fit over there? Okay.
Try.
All right. So he'll have an image for my drink in a second, but we kind of decided to make a homemade thing here. So I recently discovered that Fireball has an eggnog, or a holiday nog, that's supposed to be mixed with Fireball whiskey. Now, I don't drink, so I just drink it as regular cinnamon spiced nog, which is amazing.
I tried.
It's okay. I'll find an extension cord. I'll get it set up.
I tried.
It'll all be decorated by the next episode.
I tried.
So this is a quadruple, technically, espresso latte made with the Fireball non-alcoholic cinnamon holiday nog, which tastes pretty much like nog with Red Hots.
Red Hots, pretty much. It's really good. I hate Red Hots, but that is the fairest way of putting it. It is like melted Red Hots, but
It needs sugar. I didn't put any sugar in it.
You didn't.
I wanted to try it without sugar.
it still needs sugar, even with the eggnog.
It still needs sugar even with the eggnog.
Okay, I mean, fair enough. But does it taste good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like a cinnamon coffee now.
Oh.
Which I've had cinnamon coffees and they're terrible. This is different and actually kind of good.
Oh.
You would hate it because of how bitter it is.
Yeah.
You immediately would be like, so.
Yeah. The look at it.
I have a backup drink, which is just a vanilla Starbucks drink.
Yes, a frappuccino. As for me, I have a 7-Eleven raspberry tea because I love raspberry, and you guys knew me too well. Poured it in, of course, my nice little D12 mug, and just enjoying the day.
We got caffeine. We got wrestling later. We got pizza. It's going to be a good day.
It's going to be a good god dang day.
Happy beginning of the holiday season.
Yes. Hopefully Black Friday didn't kill you.
Yeah.
Or Cyber Monday, for that matter.
So I was really smart with all my Black Friday shopping.
From what you have told me, yes.
All of it was ordered for pickup. I was able to get the Black Friday deals on all the items I ordered and order them for pickup.
So that way you didn't have to wait for them.
So the most I had to do was stand in the pickup line, which was not long at any of the places.
All right.
So I'm still standing there in the pickup line at Target as everyone's running around being crazy. And I'm just going,
Oh, hey, thanks.
thank you.
Yeah.
I will take these giant guns and go home.
What he means is Nerf guns, please.
Yes,
Switch.
Nerf guns.
Yeah, they've been doing like actual pinging for very specific things. So
Well, I mean, they allow shooters on here. I'm not wrong.
you're not wrong, but
They
it's very very finicky.
So I wanted to check the schedule real quick. So yeah, we're
gonna be good throughout the year, as far as I know.
yeah throughout the month. Well, technically throughout the rest of the year.
Yes.
Shouldn't have any issues.
Yep. If there is, we'll let you guys know through the Twitter.
Yeah, because Christmas Eve is the 24th, which is a Friday. So yeah, we should be good. So yeah, we'll be here for. Wow, you guys get us for 4 episodes for the holidays, and then 1 more episode before New Year's.
Yes.
I will try to get him a Christmas sweater this year.
Hmm.
Would you prefer a Hanukkah sweater? Kwanzaa.
Maybe.
Solstice? It's pagan Christmas.
Oh, is it?
It's what Christmas originally was before it became Christmas.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So basically,
It's got to look metal though. If it's the pagan I'm thinking of, it's got to look fucking metal.
so basically, Easter, Christmas, things like that, where they originated from, is they were pagan holidays, and the Christians came through and tweaked them to make them Christian holidays to convert the pagans, because the concept was it's hard to get people to change religions, but if we tell them they get to celebrate the same days and do similar things just with our religion, it's easier to convert them. So, for instance, that's why you have rabbits and ducks for Easter. It's all about rebirth and life, or not rebirth, but like birth and life and whatnot.
Ooh, I like that one a lot.
That's pretty cool.
Well, happy birthday, Jesus. Sorry your party's so lame. Okay. Oh, glow in the dark?
Those are cool.
Huh. Oh, no, it's moon? Is it moonlight powered? What? Wait. Oh, Moonlight Shop. I was like, does this thing glow in the dark with it? But no, it's just The name of the shop is the Moonlight Shop.
Krampus.
Krampus, yes.
We watched that. What did you think of it? I don't remember anymore.
That was last year.
Yeah, that was on by the guy that did Trick or Treat.
Yeah, and it was very slow paced at the very beginning because I was like, where does Krampus
Setup.
Yeah, the setup was a bit slow, but man, it got good pretty generally, and then it got weird because it was like very oddly paced, but it was good if I recall. It was very good. Killed almost everybody.
Really quick, pull up Etsy.
It's
I'm not gonna make you look at any like things made out of human hair. Don't worry.
that's fine. I'm not.
Spider-Man Christmas sweater.
I actually like Etsy. Etsy is probably one of the better
I
websites.
like Etsy too. I don't like people that don't use Etsy the way it's supposed to be used though. Like when I come across and see them selling things that are not made by them, I get angry.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really like that one. The Venom one's pretty cool. The black and red one's pretty cool. I love that one. I like this one over here.
Why is that one only $7.71?
I don't know.
Is it just a regular printed sweater?
I mean, it is a printed sweater, so it's just a black sweater and it's printed on there. So
Oh.
they're probably able to make it cheaper than the actual.
Yeah.
It's like this one. This one wasn't.
I like this one.
Peter Parker. Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
All pointing at each other.
I like the one with their Christmas tree, all the Marvel characters.
Oh.
What sucks is like I like this one over here on the left, but I would like it as a sweater instead of
As
a
a
t-shirt.
sweatshirt with it print. Oh, it is a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I've already got a Christmas T-shirt, and I don't wear it very often. And a lot of times when I do wear it, I wear it under a Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at earlier today. Oh yeah, the Pokemon starters as Avengers.
That looks nice.
This is what I was doing earlier today before I went shopping.
Like
and then
Etsy's
came to
got
get
some
you.
really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was a couple things that I was like, ooh, I really want to buy this, but I'm already out of time for Christmas shopping, so.
I've bought many a phone case from Etsy.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah.
we'll move on now. But yeah, we'll be here with plenty of holiday cheer. So to start that, we're gonna talk charities again.
Yes, we are. And good news with a new bundle from Humble Bundle. Good news, it's one of Quincy's favorite games in the whole wide world.
It is actually one of my favorite game franchises.
The WB Batman Collection Game Bundle. All 8 of these games for $10. But you can, of course, go more because it's for a great charity, and that charity is Extra Life, which helps out the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. It involves all 3 of the Lego Batman games, as well as the main Arkham franchise, starting from Arkham Asylum all the way to... Which was the last one, Night?
Arkham Knight's the last one.
Knight.
Although I do believe VR may have come out after Night, but it would take place before it. I also don't think it has anything that really is like super canonical. Like
It's a side story.
kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But with the way Arkham Knight ends, it definitely can't be after Arkham Knight.
Fair enough.
While we're talking holidays, I want to touch on the fact that Arkham Origins happens on Christmas Eve, going into Christmas Day. The music is phenomenal. There is a special cover done for the menu screen of Carol of the Bells, which is my favorite Christmas song. It's done by Christopher Drake, who currently does the music for the new Creepshow show on Shudder. So he did Carol of the Bells, and I love it so much that it's actually one of the Carol of the Bell versions I have on my holiday playlist, because I've got Carol of the Bells on there 3 times.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I am actually one that despises most Christmas songs aside from Favorite Things. I can actually sing Favorite Things every time it comes on the intercom. I work retail, for those who do not know, and every time it comes on, I sing along with it.
You know, that's hilarious, because we were just talking about how neither one of us like
Favorite
things because it's not a Christmas song.
It isn't, but it fits well with it.
So let me pull up my Christmas list real quick. So Carol of the Bells, the one I was talking about.
Yep.
Also the one from the Piano Guys. Spidey Bells. The Joy to the World from Into the Spider-Verse. Deck the Halls from Into the Spider-Verse.
Is it
Up
the
on the
entire-
Rooftop from Into the Spider-Verse.
Is
And
the holiday CD from Spider-Verse?
yeah.
Okay.
The Night Before Christmas from Spider-Verse. So it's those 5 songs.
just 5?
Yeah, they didn't actually do a full album.
I thought they did.
In the movie, you see that there's a full album, but they only actually released 5 songs.
Oh.
Mistress for Christmas by AC/DC.
Oh.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation song.
Yeah.
Christmas Time is Here. That's the
Christmas time is here.
from the Peanuts. Rudolph Red-Nosed Rudolph. Run, Rudolph, Run. I don't know what happened to my brain there.
Rudolph.
But this is the Lemmy Kilmister version.
Oh, the run,
yeah, the Ace of Spades. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, the Alice Cooper version.
Yeah, that's right. You showed me this one, I think, year before last.
Oh, Come All You Faithful, the Twisted Sister version.
Yeah, okay.
Linus and Lucy from Peanuts, the Chipmunk song.
Okay.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which I have. I have that on here, and I need to remove it because it's the full 20-something minute narrated
The
Boris
story?
Karloff and whatnot one. So I gotta take it off because I never listened to it.
But at the same time, would you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've actually got You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, on there. Redneck, 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, by Jeff Foxworthy?
Yep.
Okay.
One that I thought you were gonna go ape for. It's by Kirby Crackle. He does all the nerd music, and it's Vigilante Christmas.
I remember liking it.
Yeah.
Last year you showed me that, and I was okay with it.
All I Want for Christmas Is You by Foghat. Oi to the World by the Vandals.
Okay.
Baby It's Cold Outside, but it's the Adina Menzel and Michael Bublé.
Michael Bubbles?
Yeah,
Okay.
version. 12 Days of Christmas, but the Straight No Chaser one, so it's funny. Christmas Can by Straight No Chaser.
Okay.
Feels Like Christmas by Straight No Chaser. Jingle Bell Rock, but it's the Brian Setzer Orchestra version.
You are fucking insane when it comes to holidays, man.
Christmas Time by The Darkness. So
I actually want to hear that.
yeah, we'll play it off because I don't think we legally
Yeah,
can.
no, I don't think we can. But
Yeah, it's very much like their main song, the one that you know.
Okay.
Both Christmas Is and Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC.
Okay.
Christmas by Blues Travelers. Which, have you ever listened to Blues Travelers and realized that the singer sounds like Jack Black?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I made that attachment earlier in my life somewhen.
Carol of the Bells by Straight No Chaser.
Okay.
Zombie Claws by Psycho Stick. It's
That sounds familiar, but it doesn't. Yeah, nothing's gluing there.
it's basically a cover of a Rob Zombie song, but it's all Christmas.
Fair enough. As one does.
Mr. Heat Miser, but by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Ooh.
It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Last Night.
He probably draws out real good too. I'm Mr. Heat Miser. All right.
So last night I went out with Santa Claus by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Okay.
Christmas in Tinseltown by Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, which is on here twice for some reason. Let me remove that doubled up one. Christmas with the Joker, which is the Mark Hamill singing Batman Smells, Joker Laid Today, all that.
Yeah.
And Santa's Beard by They Might Be Giants.
Okay. I like They Might Be Giants.
And I'm continuing to grow the list. They Might Be Giants was just added this year. There's a lot I want to put on here that are not available through Apple Music. But yeah, I'm a nut for the holidays.
I only have one major holiday and one holiday that I observe.
Boxing Day.
Not really, but sure.
You don't throw down with everybody the day after Christmas?
But on a more serious note, no. I observe, that's said, two holidays. One, Halloween. I love it. It is one of my favorite holidays just because it's a wrench in the cog of what a holiday should be. You know, it isn't huddled together in a home. It is go outside and create mischief. You know, go get some candy, go scare some people. You know, be a problem.
Devil's Night. Fire it up.
Yeah,
Fire it up.
Be a problem, but not that big of a problem. You know. And my second one is St. Patrick's Day.
Patty's Day.
Yeah, I'll drink to it, but I won't get hammered to it. You know, I'll live my Irishman life, but I ain't gonna go that Irish.
My mom always went out to find the places that would do the green beer.
It's Guinness. It's fucking Guinness, and I don't like Guinness. I hate Guinness.
So my family, mostly being from Chicago, one of the
Chicago.
fun things that was always for St. Patrick's Day is checking out when they would dye the river green.
I mean, that boggles my fucking mind.
So it started as an accident. It was a plumber using a special kind of chalk to mark pipes, and he dropped it in the water, and it
turned it green
turned
on
it green.
St. Patrick's Day?
I think it happened like either on or right around, and the city went, "That's kind of cool. Can we do that without hurting anything? We can. Let's do it." So
I mean, we exist in an advancing paradigm where one day we are actually going to create oxygen molecules that can add in hydrogen for free and create free water.
there's no such thing as free.
Well, non-destructive water.
For instance, you all owe us money. But we know you're listening.
Please. Please.
Shout out to Sean. Send me a check.
Shout out to the two other listeners that I know talk to me on a daily basis. Please.
He's going to message me in like a day or two and be like, "What do you mean I owe you a check?"
Probably.
So back to this real quick. So
He's very fun.
he is. So you can do $1. I don't know what you get for $1.
$1, I think, is just the first Lego Batman and Arkham Asylum,
That's
which
pretty good.
is really good deal.
$8.47 is the next step up.
Which gives you the 5 out of the entirety.
Yeah, so that's the 2 sequels in the VR.
Yep. And then for 10, you get everything.
Everything. But you can go as far as 25, 30, 35, or other amount.
Let's see. Can I go? Okay, you can go $1 million.
You will get all 8 items. Thank
We'll
you.
Yeah. Oh wait, I went 10 million. 100 million? I went 100 million.
Yeah, you want 100 million.
Oh,
You know what the real stuff is.
Yeah.
This offer is active for another 13 days, 15 hours, 54 minutes from the moment of recording this. It breaks down how much of everything would go to everyone else. Oh yeah, drop Warner Brothers games. They don't need all that. Oh my God, you can zero them out. Are you serious?
Yeah. It's if it's for charity, of course.
That's awesome.
Yeah. $85 million goes to the Children's Network.
That would be interesting. So any millionaires out there?
Yeah. Any or billionaires.
Elon Musk,
Shit.
richest man on earth,
Yeah. Hey, if you're listening, give us a hand, please.
tweeted about taking a dump for 20 minutes.
And then when he was watching memes for the first time, ran into one of those dark memes and says, "Oh wait, that's real," and starts laughing his ass off.
Interesting.
I love.
individual.
He is like the crazy uncle that I wish everyone had, but at the same time, he doesn't want anything to do with us.
You know what's wild is my uncle is the normal one in the family. My uncle's not the crazy one.
Yeah, my uncle is kind of the most down to earth one, even though he's a little bubbly, but he is probably one of the more grounded. Yeah.
So this charity, the way it works, you get to decide how much is going to Warner Brothers games, but then it's Children's Miracle Network Hospital, which is a big one, and then Hell Bundle, of course, has to, they gotta
Keep the servers going.
Yeah, they gotta be able to make all this run.
Sorry, let's see how much. What is the percentage? 15%? Yeah.
Yeah, so they take
15%.
$1.50.
Yeah, $1.50 off of the 10.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a new charity, or not necessarily a new charity, but a new home bundle every episode throughout the holidays. Let's end this year giving something back. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Also, this is a great way to make cheap gifts too, because you can go through and send the codes for these to people if you already have the games.
Yes, that's what I do with all my extras, because I would mention Choice. I already own 2 of the games that were a part of the Choice, such as Wingman I have on the Xbox, and I was like, well, I don't need it on PC if I already have it on an Xbox. I threw that out at someone, and they are having a blast with it. And BPM I already have on computer, and I didn't know it until I checked it out, and I was like, oh, I already own this. Here.
Yeah.
So
That's a great way to toss some games out there to people.
Yeah.
So if you get someone on your list that you're like, well, they like Batman, I got $10, I could support a charity
And
Get
support
someone
us.
on Batman. And support us. And then get a year of home bundle choice for just $99 with the code Holiday21.
Yep, and it's only for new members. So if you were thinking about it before, but this is going to be probably a really big year. There's been already a really good year full of Humble Choice games. Most of them I've really thoroughly enjoyed. I think January of last year was one of my favorite games, Grease. I have stapled out and loved dearly.
And another thing to think about is the Steam Deck's coming. And a lot of these are Steam versions of the games.
Yeah, that too.
So
Yeah, they are. Almost all of them are Steam games.
yeah, it's very, very seldom do you see a game that can't be played on Steam through the redemption. All right, let's go ahead and move on. What do we got? Oh, yeah, we're going to start with this.
I like it. I like that I like it. It is free to play, and I like it.
That means I'll give it a chance.
I will give it a chance. So what we're talking about is Warner Brothers is taking on kind of platform beat 'em up with Multiverses, which has a lot of Warner Brothers icons, we'll call them, brawling it out. You've got Steven Universe, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, Shaggy going literal full...
Like, I'm going to mess you up, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Batman, Harley Quinn, so on. They're going to keep adding characters. And the tip of the iceberg is they're starting off with a roster of 16.
What's weird to me in this is the same thing that was weird to me with the new Space Jam movie.
Come on and Slam?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Oh,
That's what it
okay.
should have been called.
Huh?
That's what it should have been called.
Come on and Slam?
Yeah. Instead it was the new Legacy.
Yeah.
They removed Pepe Le Pew because they felt the character was offensive. Yet they had the people from Clockwork Orange who do far worse things than Pepe Le Pew ever did.
A little bit of ultra-violence.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, that's questionable. Now they've got this free-to-play game that's for everyone. They straight up say in this video that they want this to go esport.
And you made a little bit of an off comment of they really think this could be esport being free-to-play. And I rebutalized with League of Legends.
League of Legends, true. League of Legends is a powerhouse, and I should show them more respect. I play a lot of free-to-play games.
Is that an elbow to me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I play a lot of free-to-play games, and I find that they all eventually suck, and I'm back down to my 1 every time.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm iffy on this. But where I was going with this before is, what I find weird is, yet again, this is a family thing. This is something we're trying to do. They've got a Game of Thrones character in this.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Arya Stark.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
the same as hitting someone with a cartoon mallet.
I mean,
yes.
Okay, if you want to be in that logic, you literally have every single Nintendo character that's in what's it called, and then all of a sudden Kazuya comes over and drops fucking Kirby off a cliff, and you're just like, that's a little. Yeah, but it's still a surreal scene to look at.
It is. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it.
It's just strange.
I'm saying it's strange, and I'm also saying it's a weird place to go after throwing such a fit over Pepe Le Pew.
Yes.
And not throwing a fit over the Droogs.
We're going to take a pause from this story because there was something I wanted you to try.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I forgot also.
Here we go. Okay.
No, you can open.
Can I have my eyes down, Dad? I never told you to close them.
You know what? Fuck, shit.
Oh, shit. My hair's...
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Here, I'm going to eat one too.
Oh, interesting.
Oh. God, you are hopeless. All right, so what I've got here is Kit Kat gingerbread.
Is this because I made you drink the Mountain Dew?
Yes and no. This also interested me because I like the gingerbread Mountain Dew, so I looked at it and I said they're on sale, 2 for $4.
Gingerbread was the first recipe I ever asked Lauren for.
Really?
Yeah, before we were dating, I asked her
Also, take a sniff before you eat it. You can tell it is ginger forward.
That smells like something. That smells like something else I've had.
Sugar cookie?
No. It's definitely another candy I've had.
It's white chocolate, so I don't know. That's it. It's white chocolate mixed in with cinnamon, a little bit of that nutmeg.
Don't really get gingerbread from it.
Oh, I do. Oh, I fucking do.
And I think maybe it's the white chocolate that's fucking that up for me because I'm not a big white chocolate fan.
Maybe.
It's not bad. But it's not punchy in the face gingerbread like the Ginger Snapped Mountain Dew was.
Oh, yeah. But this is still very good.
Definitely interesting. So where'd you find these at?
Walgreens? Yeah.
Yeah,
There was
a bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas shit this year.
Yeah, I noticed. And then there's another little interesting one that they have, which is peanut brittle Reese's, which we had at the pay-per-view. And that was very good. There's one that I have yet to find, and I think it's a Walmart exclusive, and it is Hershey's Sugar Cookie.
Interesting.
I think they have them in the Kisses at Walgreens. I'll have to take a look. But as far as I know, I have not been able to track them down.
I saw something in the Kisses at Walmart the other day that I thought was weird. It wasn't that, but I don't remember what it was. The other thing I recently saw was I was at 7-Eleven today, and I only got a quick glimpse of it, but I'm pretty sure it was white chocolate pretzel M&Ms.
I'd give them a shot, but that's it.
Oh, they did Grinch this year?
Yeah,
kinda cool.
it's just regular chocolate.
Yeah, but it's still a cute little package.
Oh yeah, they're really nice.
So the hot chocolate ones are good. I like the hot chocolate.
The hot chocolate ones are good. You actually throw them in hot chocolate, and you get to watch the chocolate disperse in whatever chocolate because they're different shades of chocolate. But there's the sugar cookie.
Interesting.
The lava cake ones were for Valentine's Day. They were terrible.
I didn't have them.
Oh no. They wanted to go for like this halfway truffle, but it was like if it hits like room temperature, it doesn't settle well. So you have to like kind of chill them. The Miltaways were actually really good. I like the Miltaways.
I don't think I have those ones.
Birthday cake.
I'm not a birthday cake fan in like any form.
carrot cake for Easter. I hated it.
I didn't try that.
Yeah, I hated it. I just don't like carrot cake. I just don't like carrots. There was what?
Yeah, I've seen this.
Hershey Kisses cereal. That is an interesting cut, and I'm willing to try it somewhere. Strawberry ice cream cone.
I haven't heard that one. There's another one I always get around the holiday. Oh, the peppermint one.
Oh, yes.
The peppermint one's okay. I'm still mad to this day about the fact that they never brought back the candy apple M&M.
Oh, that's New York cheesecake.
That's interesting.
Oh, ooh. And then orange cream. Orange cream?
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I'm okay with orange mixed in with chocolate. There was this.
Did you try the vanilla orange Coke?
Yes, I did. Or
The creamsicle or whatever the fuck.
that's it. Yeah, something like that. I think it was orange.
Yeah, it was orange.
It was vanilla. Well, there was another vanilla one that I tried.
And there's a vanilla Coke, and then there was like an
Vanilla-
orange
was it orange, though?
creamsicle.
Oh yeah, with the
vanilla.
orange band on
Yeah.
the top. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like it.
If you go to the actual Coke factory, I don't remember what state it's in, but you can try the flavors that they sell all around the world because there's a bunch of flavors they don't sell in the U.S.
Oh, neat. That makes me wonder.
My brother's been. He says it's pretty good. They
Oh.
got like peach Coke and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right. That's Japan. And they have like a matcha one, I'm sure.
I've always wanted to go to the Hershey factory in Pennsylvania.
I would like to go. One of these days, we'll have to take this show on the road, literally, and do stuff out elsewhere. But there was a edible arrangement. That's the words I was
Did
looking
you
for.
hear they changed the company name to just Edible? Yeah. They're just edible.
They should have kept the arrangement.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so there was an edible arrangement.
edible arrangement where it was small mandarin oranges dipped in white chocolate.
Okay.
And those were actually pretty boss. But I'm sure you said you didn't like white.
I'm
but
not. I will
sure
eat
if
it sometimes.
I'm sure if it was dipped in like regular chocolate, I'm sure you would have.
Oh yeah, I'd
found
fuck
it fine.
with that. I think one of the worst white chocolate things I ever had was when they did the Pirates of the Caribbean white chocolate M&Ms. Those were terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good 12 years or 15 years ago now.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just certain things like I love peppermint bark, which has to be made with white chocolate. So,
Yeah, it's white chocolate with dark chocolate on the bottom.
yeah, and that's delicious to me. It's just certain things where I'm just like white chocolate's just not for me.
Yeah. And God, there's this premium box because it's like the decadent chocolate styles. Reese's ugly sweater.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh yeah, that's right. I actually won a sweatshirt from Reese's, and it looks bright and vibrant as a Reese's package. But it was one of those things. I won 2 free king size Reese's and a sweatshirt.
I knew a guy that won a bunch of Dr. Pepper stuff when I was in high school, and so he had like a Dr. Pepper shirt. He had Dr. Pepper.
Backpack.
Yeah, backpack. He had the sweater.
Oh, Jesus.
They even sent him like boxers and shit.
Oh Jesus.
Like, it was like Dr. Pepper everything.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look, there's your gingerbread.
Yeah. Let's see. Peanut brittle, the gingerbread cookie, the
follow a
Grinch.
Twitter page. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Peppermint patty snowflakes. Get out of here. Yeah, that's
Get
it.
away from me.
Get out of here.
Let me see if I
Get
can
out of my sandwich.
find this real quick.
No. Oh yeah, and you got the Whopper snowballs. I never saw those before.
Yeah,
in my
Lauren
life.
actually has a box of those somewhere.
Yeah, I
she
saw
says they're
'em.
not bad.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them yet.
And then Hershey's milk chocolate reindeer, Heath toffee milk chocolate miniatures in new packaging. So they're just being, holiday. They realize holiday is good. Yeah, okay. I'm done looking at all that.
I'm trying to find.
While you try and find, I'm going to talk about this.
specific-
Quincy played it last week. I played it this week. Guardians of the Galaxy, made by Square Enix, and damn, they pushed it. As soon as I got on the Milano and went over to the jukebox and took a look at the soundtrack and just went down that entire list and said, you guys paid a pretty penny for that soundtrack. And just the fact that there's a streamer safe mode, I'm just like, I wouldn't want to stream it if it meant losing all that amazing music.
Yeah.
Personally.
That's kind of one of the downsides is that I wish there was a way to work out those licensings that they could do it.
In game. Like, just long as
Here we go.
A is playing B game, it will be fine for both parties.
All right, so the Twitter page is called Candy Hunting, and they go through and they find all these different
things.
So, for instance, there's a new Dunkin' Donut hot chocolate bomb. So it's one of those things where you put it in the cup and you pour the hot milk over it. And
It melts.
yeah.
That's
Like a
actually
bath bomb, but for drinking.
but drunk.
Yeah.
Now I wonder, can you get one with alcohol in it?
I don't know. I mean, you could just spice your drink afterwards.
No, I want it in now.
You know what? All right, fine. Get out of here.
I am the drunk of this party.
Sour Patch Kids Bites, which looks like it's just the heads.
That's fucking hilarious. Funny little tidbit. If you have a
Remember Lisa Frank?
barely
So the colorful...
reindeer, unicorn. That's it.
Reindeer okay.
unicorn.
They would do like the colorful tigers and unicorns, stuff like that. There's now Lisa Frank Pillsbury sugar cookies, which I immediately had to send that to Lauren.
Fucker, god damn it. So she used to hide that box. She used to have this fold over box. That was Lisa Frank. That's it. That's all I have to the story.
Sour Skittles, the original Lime Up. Because
Okay.
they've changed the flavors.
They brought back lime,
Yeah.
I would assume. That's very interesting.
Frosted Sugar Cookie. It's a beer, I think.
Okay.
It's an amazing page. You guys should follow it on Twitter. If you're...
It's an ale frosted sugar cookie, 8.6 alcohol. I would actually give that a shot. It makes me wonder how much it is, though. Because if it's an 8.6, that's a strong, that's a push. They might go maybe, for a 6-pack, maybe $13.99.
Let's see. I can find out in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Oh, just tell me what it's called.
I've already searched it.
Oh, how dare you?
How
dare you be efficient?
So it is available through Untapped.com. I guess Untapped just does reviews.
Thanks.
Doesn't look like you can buy it online.
What's it called again?
Frosted Sugar Cookie from the Southern Tier Brewing Company.
From what?
Southern Tier Brewing Company.
Southern Tier?
Yeah, Tier.
Tier. Oh,
Tier.
I went tier. Brewing.
Yes, I am over 21.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I cannot find.
Found it. $14.79 for 4.
That's through a company
That is
like
through-
specialized. So if you can find it locally, I'm sure it's probably cheaper.
Orange Creamsicle IPA? You guys are weird. I'm not mad at it, but you guys are weird.
Oh, you remember the Skittles gummies? They have them in sour now.
If only I could do those.
Okay.
What's up?
Combos. The pretzel things?
Yeah.
Has a new one. Garlic
Cannoli?
Parmesan.
Oh. Have you seen the cannoli one?
I have not seen a cannoli one.
Yeah. Apparently they go bad super quick, though. Because of the frosting on the inside. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a fun page. The Reese's Pie. It sold out instantly. And from my understanding, Reese's was like, that's all we did. Yeah.
Hershey, why? Creme brulee wine? What?
Okay, you like the shaped Reese's. Here you go. Reese's mystery shaped.
Oh, yeah. I would assume those are just rejects.
Probably.
Or a couple bats are thrown in there. Double spiced ale?
There's a company that made Thanks Nuggets. Breaded dark meat turkey and cranberry nuggets. Drumstick shaped patties. Breaded breast meat turkey nuggets. Turkey shaped breast.
I mean, I'd give them a shot, but I worry about them.
That's an interesting one. Candy cane JoJo's ice cream. There's all kinds of stuff on here. Krispy Kreme's new holiday donuts, which the Krispy Kreme by me is under construction right now. Yeah, so we can't go. And it's the only Krispy Kreme on the side of town.
I think I found our, if you were to drink, I found our IPA. Or
Warlock.
stout. The Warlock.
Didn't you do one of those booze coffees?
Yeah, I did. And it was god-awful.
Yeah.
But that was because 2 things. One, it was Nitro Brew, which you told me was not good in general.
I'm not a big fan of Nitro Brew. It doesn't mean it's not good. It's just not for me.
Right. And secondly, it was poo-poo strong. It was like 9% over-under. So it was 9% alcohol in that little can.
Gotcha.
Now, see if it was maybe spaced out in like a 10-ounce can, I may have enjoyed it a little bit more, but
All right, where were we at? What were we talking about? We were talking about Guardians of the Galaxy and how much fun it was.
It was very fun. Good music, good banter.
Very happy we got it.
Very happy we got it.
Suggest it to other people, even if the sale's over?
Yeah, oh fuck yeah. Support it, because isn't it only third? How much is it?
No, it's a $6 game when it's brand new.
Oh.
But I got it on Black Friday.
Xbox. Let's see how much it is real quick. I'm sorry.
I don't know if the sale's over yet, so
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Going.
We're gonna find out. Save $21, so it is $38.99.
Yeah, $6 game brand new.
Very good. Very good sale. Very big good.
Now when's the sale end?
Can I hover over this? No? Oh wait. Ooh.
It's whenever this Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale ends, which I think is coming to an end within the next day or two.
Yeah, I can't find sales.
Sales and specials right there, far right.
My hand is not claw grip.
You're the one that put the candy up.
I know. There, now I'm better.
Let's see. Load. Whoa, our signal dropped.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because this thing's not sounding right?
I don't know. I'm not gonna go kerfuddling with it. Oh, messing with it worked.
Well, it's that top sale right there.
Right.
So
if I click it, you think it'll showcase?
it might. Normally they tell you. Xbox is pretty upfront about when the sales end. I missed out on the Audible one. I had like 6 books in my damn cart for $14 and wasn't able to damn process the sale before it ended. Yeah.
Quick look.
Oh yeah, it's not telling us. Xbox Black Friday
Free day.
game sale
Ending. Fogo's minted. My guy, my dude, my hombre. Let me mute that. There we go.
2nd of December. So it ends tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Ooh.
Yep.
Shit.
So hurry up. Go buy them. Buy them. In my
No.
experience, it does not end at midnight. So check the time. The console will tell you up to the last second of when it ends.
Yes.
I don't know why the website's not.
Well, speaking of last second.
Last second. So if you were hoping to buy this for someone for Christmas, I hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
Actually, it's still coming out in time for Christmas. But
But
the restates for the physical version of Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition, has changed. Xbox Series X, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 will now release December 17th. But the Nintendo Switch version will be coming out early 2022.
wow.
Check your local retailer for availability. That's a tweet directly from Rockstar Games. Which I also noticed, it is not listed for the PlayStation 5. Did this not get a PlayStation 5 release? Interesting.
I just gave a shrug. I don't know if many people caught that, but yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't really pay attention to the other side of the field anymore.
The first comment is, bro, you guys delay every single thing these days. What the fuck? Followed by someone saying, this announcement was actually delayed as well.
Damn.
It's the McMahon reaction meme.
Yeah.
It's 2026. It's the showcase of the next-gen consoles. Rockstar Games logo shows up. And then it's Vince crying, GTA 5 remastered.
Remastered. You know, if they did do that, I don't think. I think my credibility of most of these companies would fall out the wall until I saw something actually new from them.
I'm so tired.
I am very tired. What is everyone working on? Like, I know what Bethesda's working on, and I'm happy for them. I know what Square Enix is working on, and I'm happy for all 3 of those projects. I know what 2K is working on, and that's releasing before Christmas. So, what is Rockstar working on?
I mean, this was their big announcement.
I know. That's why I'm like...
We still have no word on the new GTA. We know that they're working on new GTA just because of leaks, but that's the only reason we even know that.
So what you're telling me is no new GTA yet?
No.
Okay.
Probably not for quite some time.
Then what are they working on?
I mean, they're working on it.
But what are they working on? I don't know that.
Bethesda...
John, everybody don't know nothing. I would like to see another Dishonored, but I know that ain't going to happen.
Bethesda did a developer's journal entry so that you could get some updates on this new space game. So they released a little bit more information on that.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Starlink, yeah, I saw that. I'm excited for it. don't want to hold my heart out that far like I did with Skyrim. You know?
Yeah, I mean, Skyrim's still far off.
I love Skyrim. I love it to death.
The next Fallout won't be until after the next Skyrim.
Maybe someone over at id might be able to.
Howard already said that they're not going to work on the next Fallout until they finish the current Skyrim.
Okay, well then we have a potential of whatever the fuck id's going to be working on. Because Doom Eternal pretty much kind of closed a couple doors.
So. I mean, is it going to get another DLC pack? Because they've done one DLC pack so far.
They've done one, so something tells me they're either A, going to finish up the second one, or B, already have another project on the back burner.
And
Something tells me John Carmack is just gonna rise from whatever grave he's in, because I know he's not dead, by the way. He's gonna
he's just down there.
He's just down there chilling the fuck out, because that's the way he fucking sleeps. He's gonna walk over to the other company and he's gonna be like, "Hey, do you guys need a good developer?" And then he's just gonna basically wave his hand and boom, new Quake. I don't know what it's gonna be called, but new Quake.
Where are we at with Wolfenstein? Because I didn't play the last one. Is the story done?
With Twin Bloods?
Yeah.
I guess that could keep going. I would prefer it not to. Just because Twin Bloods, from what I heard, did good. I would like to play it. As a early birthday present, my mom pushed it a little bit and got the what do they call it? The external or the internal memory card. So I'm just gonna pack that thing full of games over my vacation.
Nice.
And I am actually stand up for this. I am going to try and stream 3 out of the 9 days for this vacation.
What you streaming?
For one of the streams, I'm going to probably do a Destiny all day run, try and do some masters, some grandmasters, try and get into those, because I want some more adept weapons, because those are really hard to get. Maybe try and do a raid with either you or whoever's around. I'm not going to go pushing everybody, but if everyone's down, we are down. And definitely do some solo player games. Try and get some single player games under my belt.
So, sadly, your vacation will be over by about 2 days by the time Among Us hits console.
2 days after?
After your vacation.
The 15th?
The 14th.
Yeah, that's 1 day. Oh, no, you're right. I go back on the 13th.
Back on the 13th.
You're right.
I pay attention.
I barely fucking do.
So yeah, Starfield's the next thing. That comes out next year.
Did I
However,
say Starlink? I think I said
yeah,
Starlink.
you said Starlink. You meant Starfield.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the next thing that they're working on. And then after that, it'll probably be Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6. 6?
Yeah, for Oblivion, Skyrim, and then Elder Scrolls Online is...
Yeah, just like Fallout 76.
Yeah. So then, it's Elder Scrolls 6.
So yeah, probably it'd be Elder Scrolls 6. But the other thing is, you got to remember, they're also now owned by Microsoft, who is going to be pushing to actually release shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And day one, we're probably going to get whatever drops out. Because when Prey came back to Game Pass, I was elated. I was excited. I haven't got back into it, but I would love to finish that game. I would love to go through I would actually throw you the... How much is it? What is it? Moonfall?
I think so.
DLC. Nope, that is not what I wanted. Moon Crash, I think is what it is. There it is. And then Xbox.
The problem is Starfield's releasing at the end of next year. It's releasing November 11th if the date doesn't change.
Wait, what?
The end of next year is when Starfield's supposed to release, if the date doesn't change. November 11th.
End of next year, huh?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's we're still going an entire fucking year without anything new.
Man, it's 20 or $18 if I send it to you. Meh. Is there like a big pass, a big one, big buy? Is there like?
But remember, we also get like 10% off because of Game Pass.
Yeah, I know that's what the $18 was. It's 20 naturally. That makes me a little butt mad. Oh wait, I could just buy the digital deluxe for 12. Yeah, I could just buy digital deluxe for 12. That is a good fucking cover.
And that does come with it?
Yeah.
Oh, and it comes with the other thing.
Oh, the Typhon Hunter? Yeah, that's cool. But, I can't see that cover a little bit better. But that is a nice cover.
Yeah.
Boom. This is yours.
Oh, Titanfall. Right. Yeah. I got that right. Oop, wrong one. Right. Oop, wrong one.
Oop, you're on the left.
I know it by heart because apparently I closed out of that part of my stuff. Right. So Titanfall, the game I've never played.
Really?
Yeah.
I recommend it. At least the single player. If you want to go online, go online. Be prepared to get mulched many a times. But it's a fun multiplayer experience. But at least play the single player, please.
Respawn announced that they will stop selling the game.
Which is fine. You can still, of course, probably do it digitally, right?
They're removing it from all stores, from what I understand. I'm assuming those of you that own it digitally can still delete it, just like any other game you own digitally. It's no longer in stores. It always reflects in your account that you own it, and you can download it. What
about EA Play?
I think they're removing it from EA Play. Well, maybe not removing it from EA Play, because that would be how you could recognize the ownership. They didn't strictly say about EA Play that I saw.
Okay.
But they're removing it from sale. You will no longer be able to buy Titanfall. However, they do plan to continue to leave these servers open for dedicated players.
Which, it's really nice. A lot of people have rolled over to Titanfall 2 because that's the benefacto. But, hey, it's good to go back to your roots. Mm-hmm. If this was your roots before Apex Legends, there you go.
Right. It was a little bitty there.
A little bitty there. Speaking of little bitty, that's a little bitty shark that you can barely see under that water, because we're going to talk about Sons of the Forest, which has an official release date.
This is the follow-up to The Forest, May 20th, 2022.
And it looks good. It looks really good. Looks just as good as The Forest, but with a little more in-depth to the beings.
Mm-hmm. I want to see some playing that's not done on a $6,000 computer, though.
You want to see, like, code rocking it?
Yeah, I want to see a regular person's computer play this game, because I want to see how well it functions, because it looks like it's functioning perfectly.
Yeah, this looks like it's ran on a fucking 3060.
And The Forest, while being a fun game, good game, did get a little clunky at times.
And
so I'm curious if they fixed that like it seems, or if this is because they're running it on a big beast of a computer. If it's clunky, if it's a little clunky, it's a little clunky. Shit happens. But I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it does look very pretty.
Shaking heads at people.
Yeah, just going, go away or this will be you. It is a very nice styled game. It even promotes, off the trailer, it's promoting multiplayer.
Yep.
It's some guys are climbing over and invading your base. A very tall, tree-like, double-sided cat dog-like humanoid. Baby monsters flinging stuff at you. It's going to be a fun one. I would say going with friends, because playing these games solo, it's a pain.
Yeah.
It is a real pain.
Well, it's kind of like playing, what's the one with the dinosaurs?
Ark.
By yourself. It gets boring. 7 Days to Die by yourself gets boring.
Yeah, did I mess up? Is this where? Yeah, okay.
GTA by yourself gets boring.
Did
I say GTA? I didn't mean GTA.
Red Dead?
My mind's still on GTA from the previous stuff.
Red Dead?
No.
Okay.
Minecraft.
I was going to say Red. Oh, Minecraft, definitely.
That's the vein I was trying to stay in.
If I wasn't ever like playing with socks or anything like that, I get like dreary. I get tired, and I'm just like, I'm doing the same thing over and over.
The only benefit to playing Minecraft by yourself is if you're working on a build that no one else wants to do. So
either a build or like you're doing redstone auto quarry type things like Technic Pack or something big.
I have a save that I go back to every now and then where I'm strip mining outside of my cabin, and I'm using lava as my light source. I have lava falls around the edge of it as my light source.
That's not dangerous at all.
It's a glass wall. I have a glass wall built to keep the lava away from you.
Sure.
But everyone that came into that game, so that's the thing. Like, I was like, I'm going to do the strip mining all the way down to bedrock. Like, that is my goal with this.
What is it, like a 8x8 area?
Oh, it's bigger than that, but it's a decent size. Maybe not much bigger than that, but it's decent size. But every time someone's jumped into that game with me, they immediately go off finding stuff. So that was after the patch came out with the sunken ships, and so next thing I know, we're farming out a sunken ship that we found. And I'm like, wait, I was strip mining.
Yeah, how long ago was that? A little bit ago?
The sunken ships was years ago at this point.
Okay, well, the latest patch for that just dropped a couple days ago.
Mining helmets.
Yeah, mining helmets, jumping legs, a whole slew of just interesting objects. It's gonna be a blast as always. People said that it's revitalized the game, made it feel like new again, and to that I reply with, but I'll still fall asleep.
Is there backpacks? I need backpacks.
Backpack.
Because that was the one PC thing that never came over to console. It was kind of a sad thing, was the backpack.
Oh, when you die, you drop a backpack.
Well, no, being able to put a backpack on your character so you can carry more.
Oh, yeah, more inventory space. Gotcha.
All right, so we got the game, the upcoming new games to Game Pass. These don't have dates, but they do have the platforms, so we'll spout out what we do know. For instance, Among Us will be hitting console for the 14th. It's already available on PC through Game Pass.
Yes. Anvil. I kind of want to know what some of these are.
Anvil, console and
it
PC.
looks like a Destiny clone, does it not?
It does look like a Destiny
Here,
clone.
let's find out what this is. Let's bring back this and ANVILGAME. Ooh. Vault Breakers? Okay. Take the role of a vault breaker in search of alien artifacts called vaults. Not a ripoff of, what do they call it? Borderlands at all. It looks like a top-down shooter. It actually looks kind of interesting.
So,
okay.
what I'm seeing on the website for Microsoft, the Anvil Vault Breaker is still in game preview mode.
It is early access here on
So
Steam.
they listed the actual release date as December 30th, $27.99.
That's cute. That's cute. A little rough, but that's cute. Developers playing it over on Steam. We're having a little bit of issue, not a hell of a lot of issue on our end, but we're gonna go take a peek.
If you want to check it out, it hits tomorrow on console and PC. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 13-2. It's not Lightning Returns, but it's the continuation of Final Fantasy 13. To those who actually enjoyed 13, I tip my hat to you. It is not one of my favorite Final Fantasies, but as far as being visually stunning and as far as telling a story that needed telling, it did its job.
So this one hits tomorrow as well,
Cool.
console and PC.
Cool. What was the ask for Lawn Mowing Simulator?
They're running out of simulator ideas.
I mean, they did Pressure Washing Simulator, which was kind of cool. Like, a lot of people found it to be very relaxing, very enjoyable.
They're just running out of ideas.
They are running out of ideas. I don't know.
So that one is hitting cloud, console, and PC tomorrow as well.
Cool. Stardew Valley.
The chat says, listen, sometimes you just want to mow lawns.
I guess. I mean, I would expect to be, I don't know, paid for my work.
Hey, if you want to mow lawns, mow lawns.
Yeah, I guess.
Stardew Valley, I've never played it, so this is exciting for me.
Sox loves it. I find it to be chaotic neutral because I always support the corporation, and she beats me up for it. Because I'm
just going to set my console date 20 years into the future so they can come in and just have everything just grown up.
Well, that's the funny thing. It doesn't work off that.
How do you skip forward?
You just sleep.
Okay, I'm going to sleep 20 years into the future.
Okay, you're just
so
gonna
when
go
they
back
come
to bed?
out, everything is just overgrown.
I mean, it starts off that way. So you're already... More.
This one will be cloud, console, and PC starting tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
So I'll probably jump onto that one pretty quick.
Now, I'm not a big fan of Warhammer.
You know, I was on Reddit the other day and realized that for some reason Reddit had me joined to the Warhammer 40,000 group, and I was like, I don't even know anything about
Like the only thing I know about Warhammer 40K is that I would like Mechanists and their weird machinery body part things, just because it's literal H.G. Geiger. Is it H.G. Geiger?
The one that does the one that is like the stuff from Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure I had the name correct.
Tubes and sexual organs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and oblong shaped heads.
Yes.
But that is similar to the Mechanists or whatever that race is, and it's like half machine, half alien, and the alien wants to continue improving through the machine, so it's now what's more, the organic or the machine? You decide.
I'll have toast.
With egg? Runny egg?
Yeah. You're talking like Toad in the Hole?
Toad in the hole?
That's where you cut the center of the bread out and you cook the egg in it. And you never had Toad in the Hole?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah. So you take a piece of bread, you butter it, then you cut a hole in it.
And you eat the hole.
And then no.
If you don't eat the hole, then...
Hold on.
Oh.
Then you put butter side down, crack an egg in there.
Okay.
Then you flip it, and you take the hole and you throw it in there so it cooks too. And then you put it back over the egg, and then you cut it all up so that you get runny egg in the middle of your toast. Total. V for Vendetta.
That's
Guy makes it
right.
work.
That's right. I thought it was just a runny egg on top of.
No, it's in. You cut a hole in it. Yeah, I've got glasses that are like the perfect size, so we just take a glass and real quick.
Right on.
So this will be hitting cloud, console, and PC tomorrow as well.
Just for those, because I only painted half the glass, it is Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. And I kind of want to look at it. I'm going to go look at it real quick. Hold on.
Battle Sector.
Just because I said, it's a $40 game. Just because I did say I was going to be a little more tolerant for Warhammer stuff. Not necessarily leaning toward, it looks kind of StarCrafty. I like StarCraft.
All right, but if I don't have the screams from the Academy, then I'm not interested.
The Academy?
Or whatever it is. Is it the Academy? StarCraft.
What about it?
The scream. The famous scream. It happens while you're at the school. The blood-curdling scream. Never mind. We'll go over it after.
Yeah, okay.
That and the Christmas song you want to listen to.
Oh, yeah. The next one, Rubber Bandits. It's going to be available for cloud, console, and PC, but
Let me get. Hold on. I got the breakdown right here. A wild multiplayer party. Rubber Bandits is a beat 'em up brawler where you steal, smash, and scavenge as much cash as you can. Prepare for hilarious physics-based combat and wacky weapons and a huge lineup of criminal characters. Dodge deadly traps, bash rival bandits, and race from the crops to commit the perfect heist. Cops.
Oh, and it's right now in playtest on Steam, and it's going to be free to play through Game Pass. This looks like a pretty good blast. It literally. I might grab this.
Lightsabers. So this one hits tomorrow as well, cloud, console, and PC. So this is a same day launch on Game Pass.
Oh, it looks kind of like what do they call it? Gang Beasts, but with money. Huh. This feels like it's ripping off a little bit, but actually has like a plot and premise and money put into it. Okay. What else we got? Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator.
Say that 5 times
That's
fast.
going to be available on cloud, console, and PC. And
starting the 7th. Buy, sell, and trade organs in a strange universe full of clients. Keep vampire leech organs from devouring the goods inside your cargo hold. Teach Fleshty the snowman to love, and more. The quivering innards of alien capitalism await in the sci-fi body horror market tycoon game you didn't know you needed.
Name, Chad Shakespeare. Goal, high condition organs. Decisive, eccentric, quick-witted, cajillionaire. Legally, not a dog.
Okay, so this is going to be another one that launches same day launch, so it launches December 7th, both on Steam and on Game Pass.
Game plans to unlock in approximately 5 days, but it's available for wish listing, but it does not have. Interesting.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite.
Hey, that comes out the 8th.
That comes out the 8th, and oh boy, is everyone enjoying that multiplayer. I literally log into Twitch, and I see 3 streams for it. I see the just chatting, and then I see a woman flaunting what she's got.
I mean, if I had it, I'd flaunt it.
Fair enough. It boggles my mind that she's not doing anything. We're doing something, and we're getting.
Yes, but we look like this.
Hence
the name of the show.
Hence the name of the show. But on a more serious note, Halo Infinite, very popular, very fun. It looks like some fun. I see some TikToks all the time. I never even had the hashtag of any of the sorts, but it's still showing up. It looks like it's good fun, but not for me. Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm still going through them. I am right now on ODST.
I only ever made it to 3, so I've got to actually sit down and go.
Yeah. I mean, if we're both in it, we're both in it. I don't know. It's a big thing. When's that one? The 8th?
The 8th.
All right. Archvale, which looks like a nice little adventure-y style game. Let's see if it's on Steam.
Dive into a bullet hell with RPG elements, where you'll master weapons and skills needed to overcome the diverse enemies that await you throughout an ever-changing world. Only by conquering these evil forces will you uncover the truth about the long-fabled Archvale.
Okay, so this kind of looks like Enter the Gungeon. A little bit Enter the Gungeon here.
Yeah, it's like bullet hell meets Link to the Past.
Yeah. I'm down for it. Made by published by Humble Games, so go support charity. Yeah, this looks like a good old time. I might grab it because it doesn't look like it's gonna be that big. It looks like it's a nice little time waster. Thumbs up.
That one drops tomorrow. It's also a same day launch. That's cloud console and PC. That's through ID at Xbox. That's another one of those indie games.
Mm-hmm. But what's weird about this is, once again, there's nothing to showcase how much the game is right now. It just says add to your wish list, and then when it gets released, it's interesting, but I don't know what to do about that.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite, aside from the XP grind, had a very solid early multiplayer launch, but they have made 2 or 3. You are correct. They have made 2 or 3 XP changes, so they are listening to their audience. Apparently, earning XP per game per day was like a decrease. They instead said if you're going to play our game for long periods of time, you're actually going to start earning more.
Get good.
And pretty much get good and stay good if you're going to sit around and play our game for 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Make sure that you're earning what you're earning.
I can't remember the last time I actually played a game for 6 hours straight.
Well, last Saturday it was Destiny. Just because we really wanted to get that
That godly weapon.
Yeah, the Nightfall. Mm-hmm. We tried really hard. We failed like our first 4 times, and then the 5th time we really gelled. We really held it down. We knocked that out. Lake of Shadows is probably one of the easiest ones to do. If you can get into a Grandmaster Lake of Shadows, and everyone knows their role, everyone knows how to handle the overloads and the unstoppables.
I mean, my role is that I'm here to shoot shit and I want loot.
Right, but you need to have more than that.
I'm here to shoot shit.
Right. Do you have
and I want loot.
You have a bow, right?
I'm here to shoot shit.
You're here to shoot shit, but I need you to shoot shit with purpose. Do you have a bow?
I want loot. Yes, I have a bow.
You have a bow? Then get overload bow. There you go.
I want to shoot shit.
You're going to shoot shit, but I need you to shoot shit with a purpose. Now, an interesting one. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 will come out on cloud, console, and PC.
The 9th.
The 9th.
Ahoy, pirates! Fight hordes of enemies, adventures, trusted allies, and experience awesome One Piece action lifted straight from the anime of the One Piece Warriors 4. Place yourself in the thick of the One Piece world with I lost myself. With world building with okay, this is just written weird. No, it's just written weird. One Piece world with as.
Oh, you're right. With as buildings come crashing down around you and attacks throw up smoke and dust, and each action on the...
It's written weird. It's not me.
It seems like it was written from someone who wasn't exactly
I was dropping
English
off an
speaker.
Uber delivery last night.
Okay.
It was like 1 a.m. It
Okay.
said delivery instructions.
Okay.
For leave at door. Do not doorbell.
Do not doorbell.
Do not doorbell.
Do not doorbell.
Whatever you do, do not doorbell.
What would have been funnier is do not ding dong. But this is a very interesting style of game. It's a beat 'em up. All of the Warriors style game is pretty much a hundreds and hundreds of individuals come at you, and you just swing and do super moves, and you watch a counter go up showing how many people you've defeated, and just keep watching that number go up. It makes you feel strong, and then when you're up against the boss of the area, you then have to kind of strategize within yourself and or your teammates, if you have teammates, to begin to actually take down the big guy. It's always been a beautiful style game, even back on the PlayStation 2. They are very, very, very interesting style of games. They don't really have much story plot, but someone tells me with One Piece, they might have a little bit more, because there are characters that I recognize. I'm not too big on One Piece, but...
There's 8,000 episodes.
I think it just hit its 1,000th just not too long ago. I think it just saw. Yeah, because I think it hit its 1,000th and it changed its opening to suit the look of the individuals.
981.
Okay, so soon, very soon. It'll
Although
happen.
Pokemon's well over 1,000.
Yeah.
1,115. I always thought Bleach was intimidating, and now One Piece is fucking 3 times what Bleach was.
How much is Hajime no Ippo?
What did you help me?
Hajime no Ippo. Stupid.
132.
That's issues. Show. Something tells me it's not even going to be that long.
She just said episodes.
Oh. Whoa. Episodes. 76. Okay. I thought it would be a lot longer than that because the thing has been going for ages.
Sailor Moon hit 200.
Yeah. But Hajime no Ippo is a really good fighting anime. I recommend it. It's very old, but it's very good. And last but not least, Aliens Fireteam Elite.
This is actually probably the one I'm the second most excited about on this list. Among Us being first.
Wow.
Third being Stardew.
Okay.
Fourth probably being Halo, because I think out of all these, like once you take out those first 3, out of all these, Halo's probably the one I'm most likely to play out of all the others.
Fair enough.
But no, Aliens is probably the second.
Okay.
So Aliens, sadly, we have to wait until December 14th, just like Among Us. Set in the iconic Alien universe, Aliens Fireteam Elite is a cooperative third-person survival shooters. Drops your fire team of hardened Marines into a desperate fight to contain the evolving xenomorph threat.
And let's see how it looks on Steam real quick. 83% call it a very positive game. So
Yeah, a lot of the reactions I heard was a lot of like what I'm hearing is the people that don't like it were expecting it to be something it's not, despite them being honest up front about what it is.
yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to dig into it.
I will dig in if I have people to play with. Like, I really want to play it, but I really don't want to do it with randos or computer.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and I mean, they are not charging full price for this. It is a $40 game. They pushed that to begin with, so.
Chat says if you guys have played the Predator game, that it's very similar to that, which to me is similar to the Friday the 13th game, which I loved, so the game seems solid. Fun fact, the Predator game you're referring to was made by the Friday the 13th game people. I have not played it yet, though. It's actually on my list of things I want to play. I don't know if this one's made by the same one, though.
Let's find out.
Old Iron Studios.
Oh,
Okay, what about the other one?
Hold on. I went to publisher because they probably didn't. No, this is the only thing they've done.
Well, if you look at developers, there's a second developer.
Oh, it was Focus Home.
Yeah.
Someone tells me, well, it's publish. So someone tells me we're gonna get
sorry,
like
publish.
Vampire and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess this isn't done by the same ones, but yeah, I'm still excited for it. Pull up the Friday the 13th game real quick on here, and then from there we can follow that to the Predator one that chat's speaking of.
Okay. Oh, $15. 15
worth
bucks,
it. It's
little
fun.
man.
It's a little broken, and that's because they weren't able to go back and fix it due to the lawsuit. The lawsuit's not over yet, but it's made some big steps. But the game developers already said like they're done with this project. So yeah, it's 3 Phonic.
Phonic?
Yeah, it's Phonic. Yeah, there you go. There's the Predator. Hunting Grounds. One of you plays as the Predator. The rest of you play as the soldiers.
And it's an 80% through all reviews on good old Steam.
I really wanted to play this one, but again, it's one of those ones where like if I don't have people to play with, I don't know if it's gonna be any fun.
Yeah. Huh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that a lot. I wonder if you just start yelling at everybody going, "Grrr!"
So $30 on here. I don't know if they did a console release for it.
Really?
I don't know if they did.
Oh.
Predator Hunting Grounds. I don't know if I got a.
Let's do this. PlayStation. PlayStation.
PlayStation 4, Microsoft Windows. I mean, I have the 4, so I could get it.
Good.
But I wonder why they didn't do a Xbox release.
So, funny thing, Fanatical, really good website to get some inexpensive keys just in case Steam or Humble might be a little too expensive. Gave it a 5 out of 5, while IGN and their snooty asses gave it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah. I think it's because they want to shit on the company that made it, honestly. Just putting my 2 cents in on that.
Yeah, they might have. I might have been a little butt mad about it. I actually, as a fire team member, it's actually as a fire team member that I found the majority of my enjoyment in hunting grounds. Okay, so you like your first persons? Cool. When all of the elements of the hunt come together, high action moments are created, and the appealing core idea of hunting grounds shines through, but you still only gave it a 5 out of 10, so you're not really saying anything shines through. Okay, I'm over that. But yeah, Aliens Fireteam Elite, 14th, good stuff. Shoe news. So a little bit ago, maybe May, June, we talked about some board game styled Candyland shoes, if I'm not mistaken. And then soon it was, I think, Sorry followed up. Now we have another board game, Monopoly. But on the box, there's 4 games. And it's very interesting.
Really quick to answer the previous question.
Oh, okay.
It's not on Xbox because while it was made by that company, Sony published it and gave them a huge chunk of change to make it an exclusive. So Sony pulling Sony bullshit again.
Hot damn. I love when Sony does Sony bullshit. It makes me feel like I enjoy life and not want to die. So, as mentioned, the shoe itself is very hot and vibrant, but this one I believe is promoting the Monopoly Deodora. I'm not 100%, but it's like a neon black with the colors shining through.
Huh.
Which is super nice, but
Add it to my collection.
Yeah. But the box itself features 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
Pictionary, Cluedo, Trivial Pursuit, and Monopoly. So this means that we're going to probably receive 3 more shoes down the line.
Yeah.
Which I'm wondering what the Trivial Pursuit one's going to be.
Bunch of wedges.
I'm hoping it has jagged wedges or otherwise. Cluedo is another good one that I'm honestly curious about.
What Trivial Pursuit game would you prefer? Like, what would be the one that you would be like, you're all my bitch?
I mean, my brain don't work too good, so any of them.
Me
really?
and Lauren wreck at the Disney one, of course.
No, yeah, Disney. I'm probably right behind you guys. Like I feel like I'm, comfortable with my Disney knowledge. It's just your knowledge, my knowledge. You know,
She's got a horror one.
Yeah, the horror one with the nice handprint on the front and all that. Yeah, I recall. But me no big think good.
I want an 80s action movie one.
That would probably be a good
That'd
one.
be fun.
Oh wait, is this showcasing another one? Monopoly. Oh, it is. Cluedo. Operation. I thought that said Pictionary, and then Trivial Pursuit. So it doesn't have wedges.
No wedges? I'm out.
Yeah, no wedges.
Gotta have my wedges. That's how you win the game.
Yeah. Cluedo. Okay, so all of them kind of have the same scheme, just different colors.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just a bunch of light wraps, with Monopoly being the most vibrant with obvious blue, green, red, and yellows on top of a nice cream or white.
So,
and then Cluedo adds in a little bit more of the purple and the deeper hues.
I'm out working the other day.
Okay.
And I go drive by a construction site.
Okay.
And they have a sign up that says no dumping, no trespassing. Normal stuff for construction sites. But it's the go directly to jail guy from Monopoly on the sign.
I mean, that would handle it.
All right, what are these ones?
I don't know. I just got sidetracked with.
Oh, the Oregon Ducks. Okay.
It just caught my eye. I just looked at them. I didn't know what they were for. I'm sorry.
College sports.
College sports. It caught my eye because of the weird gloss that I saw.
Yeah. Ducks fans are crazy.
Like that
Like,
looks.
they're diehard.
It looks like not pearlescent. Oil dipped.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. But the other shoe I have. So there are 2 things I dislike about the holiday season. One is the annoying music, not the music that you have, but the annoying ones. Like All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And wrapping gifts. I always go for the gift bag if I can go gift bag, just because I cannot. I can put things in a box, no problem. I can work that box, make it look packageable. But as soon as I start wrapping it up, I can wrap it up adequately. But then my hyperfixation on that little tiny tidbit that didn't get fully sealed down.
I fucking suck at wrapping.
Just snap my neck.
Lauren also says I put too much tissue paper on the boxes or in the bags.
Eh.
She says I put too much.
But speaking of wrapping gifts, these shoes, Jesus Christ, are wrapping paper.
No, it's Santa Claus.
Well, yes, yes.
Motion to say Santa Claus instead of Jesus Christ during the holiday season.
Or both.
Motion denied. Okay.
Yeah, I mean both. Why not?
Santa Claus.
But Adidas has Christmas wrapping paper with a very, very deep pastel green to a nice red outlays with I don't want to say god awful, but
they're
loud.
hideous. They're ugly shoes.
They are ugly shoes.
But goddamn, are they fun?
They are fun. They're ugly but fun. Do we have a date on these? Just as December for $140. They're labeled as Christmas. Oh, Jesus Christ. Literally. Oh, my goodness.
So speaking of the Christmas music, Lauren plays Whamageddon every year, and it's to see how long you can go without getting hit with Wham's Last Christmas.
I already got hit, so I lost.
So it doesn't start until
That's all
December
right.
1st.
Huh?
Doesn't start until today.
What? Music?
The Whamageddon.
Oh, I probably got hit with it this morning. Ugh. So
Final shoe news.
final shoe news is last week we talked about Roblox getting Nike. Fortnite is also getting Nike too, and they are having some areas dedicated to it. You can actually ball in Fortnite. That's all I wanted to say. It's strange how many things Fortnite has pulled. There's a GIF of Sasuke, Naruto running up to a guy who's down with gun in hand, and as soon as he aims down sight, he kind of looks over. There's Sasuke fucking doing fucking ninja bullshit, takes out a shotgun, blows the guy who's downed away, and I'm just like, we exist in a paradigm where that exists.
Hey, it's another powerhouse. It's another one of those ones, and it's another freemium.
It is a freemium that is getting its money.
I don't even think you can call it a freemium because it's all cosmetics. So it's just a free to play.
It is a free to play with skins. It's League.
Yeah.
But as Sox and I always say, and the few in the chat right now, skins equal wins.
Okay.
Yes. If you look good, if you look better than the enemy team, you already win. Yes. So tell me, what was with good old Nick Cage? I forget.
I didn't tell you.
No, you didn't. I don't think you did. Yeah, no, you didn't.
Nicolas Cage is going to be playing Dracula.
Okay.
And his Renfield will be Nicholas Hoult, shiny and chrome, from Fury Road.
Watch me, meatbag.
So yeah, Nicolas Cage is set to play him for a Universal upcoming Dracula monster movie. He has been in one vampire movie before that was not good.
I don't remember.
So this will be interesting to see. It's said to be set in the present day, and that's about all we know.
So hopefully it gets a little What We Do in the Shadows-y.
I mean, better than getting Dracula 2000-y.
Oh yes. Yes. No, I don't know nothing about it, but I remember you telling me the story. Now, this.
Just that Chucky. I haven't finished the show yet. I got all on my DVR. We got a couple episodes in, and then just life got in the way. But we're gonna get caught up. Mancini, the creator, originally said that when the series is over, if the series does well, he'll go back to doing movies. I guess he's changed his mind, or someone changed his mind, because they've confirmed Chucky for season 2 on Sci-Fi. So let's get another season. I'm pretty happy for it. Yeah.
He had a good match on Rampage.
Yes.
Bam. So, I'm a big fan of JoJo. For those who don't know, I do enjoy the JoJo, but at the same time, I will make fun of other JoJo fans just because it's
You're all a bunch of weebs.
Yeah, we're a bunch of weebs, but at the same time, it's not a great show. JoJo is not a great show. It is well produced. It is well ran. It is well voiced, but it doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense. After the raging success of Part 5, and I'm very glad to have seen it do a few things a little different. Hopefully, this one here does a little bit better. Part 6, its opening dropped a couple days ago, and the whole entire season just dropped on Netflix.
Really?
So, yeah.
God damn, that was quick.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I might actually dig into it. So be prepared. There's going to be a little bit more darker themes in part 6. I'm hoping they change those because some of those can hit a little bit hard. First episode is probably going to be one of those that you're going to get a few looks at if you have parents in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I live in my own place now, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
Now, since I was 18.
JoJo's does have a bizarre adventure. I mean, part 3 had a woman have bolts inside of her bra, and her power is magnetism. So, yeah. And then she used them as bullets.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then a later scene had Joseph's belt buckle and Abdal's just belt loops, and so Abdal was facing away from Joseph, and oh no, funny haha.
I like the opening. I like how 80s punk it is, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's got a lot of very nice comic pop. What do they call it? Like, yeah, I guess it would just be a pop style, because it's got like the glam stars and all that from like, what do they call that? Like comic strip?
It's got like a comic-esque thing going on.
Yeah. They definitely made this opening very vibrant. There is never a shade of just two colors. It is deep in its coloring. This follows Jolene, and her story is kind of jacked up, but her father believes in her, and I did enjoy part 6. Part 7 is going to be the one that I probably check out of, but I'm excited to see how many changes this has, if it has any, and then hopefully part 7 I will sink into that one. Part 7 is probably going to be that one, though. Now, Legend of Zorro.
Okay, so I just asked you to pull up Zorro.
Right.
Because we couldn't actually find any stuff for this yet. But,
Okay.
So we'll start with The Mask of Zorro and Legend of Zorro. Great movies, love them both. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Anthony Hopkins, Antonio Banderas. All of it is amazing. I love all of it. I can't get enough of it.
Okay.
I also grew up watching the black and white Zorro show on Disney Channel when I was a kid.
Okay.
Alex Rivera will be writing and directing Zorro 2.0, a modern-day reimagining of the classic hero. The film reimagining this iconic character as Oscar de la Vega, a young, undocumented hacker who goes as Z0RR0.
This feels very 2000Z.
Yeah, doesn't it?
It feels a little hackers from the year 2001. It feels very.
While fighting back against a secret government unit that attacked his
You're a unit.
attacked his mother, he discovers a high-tech conspiracy that threatens not only his family but the world.
Okay.
The director says, "I've always been interested in films that address real-world issues through genre. This project is an opportunity to connect Zorro to the original Masked Avenger to today's border wars as a conflict in which immigrant families are pitted against regimes and high-tech surveillance and government control.
Okay.
Zorro 2.0 will be visually elevated, socially grounded sci-fi cinema, and I'm thrilled to be working with Sabini to get this version of the on screen. So yeah, 1998, Mask of Zorro, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Antonio Banderas and Anthony Hopkins was great. The follow-up in 2005, Legend of Zorro, I also very much enjoyed. So I'm not entirely sure about this new rendition.
I don't know either, considering it, as says, feels like Hackers, and I didn't mind Hackers. Hackers was a good old time, but it was for its time. Mm-hmm. This does not feel for its time.
Yeah. No. We'll see. And then final thing. Happy holidays.
Hut to the Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut has launched the Holiday Hut Shop,
where it is almost all retro stuff. Especially this.
Yeah, Matchbox playset. which is a Pizza Hut that you can drive a little shitty Matchbox car up to. It is sold out. That is amazing. Also, it looks like interlocker pieces, so it looks like it can interlock with something else.
Yeah, it can interlock with the other Matchboxes, but it's just
Interesting.
the fact that it's Matchbox, man.
Yeah, it
I
is
know that they
Matchbox.
had a long time ago. They had a running where you get the kids meal, which is a individual pizza, drink, and 2 breadsticks, and it usually comes with a Matchbox car. I remember that. And we used to sit like 3 things down from the sit-down Pac-Man table.
The only place I ever went to that had one of those was Buffalo Wild Wings when it like first opened up out here.
Oh, well, that was a long time ago then.
Or, like at least on this side of town, I should say.
Oh, okay.
'Cause,
Then that wasn't too long ago.
I mean,
A couple years? 3, 4?
well over 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then I wasn't paying attention. Because the one that I recall, the Buffalo Wild Wings was off of northeastern-ish Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm talking
Like
where
this?
I used to live, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, okay. Further.
Yeah.
Okay. I now know where you're talking about. Okay.
What other gifts we got here? Because we got to wrap this up.
Right.
Go back up. You're going the wrong way.
Right.
Right there. So I want you to click on all of them. The matching pajamas.
You want me to click on all of them?
Yeah. So
Okay.
$39.99 for these adult and kids pajamas. Kids are unavailable. Wow.
Oh, wait. Let's go to... okay, so there are...
Still $40 even if you go with like toddler sizes. That's kind of a ripoff.
Oh, and all of the big sizes are gone.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
So it's adult sizes are here, but the kid sizes are there. So no extra large for big guys like me.
That sucks.
Well, but damn, they are very loud.
Yes, they are.
Wine glasses that are reminiscent of the dine-in
They're sold
restaurant.
out.
Oh my god,
Oh, this is amazing.
we live in a society.
All right, and then they got the glasses that are also reminiscent of
Hang
the
on.
sit down.
Can we get this pic?
I haven't been to a
stop.
sit down Pizza Hut since I was a kid,
Yeah,
and I don't think we have any sit down ones out here anymore.
I mean, if we go up to Henderson, I'm sure that one's still there. I am sure that one's still there. God, that looks so. It's the solo cup design that you see when you go into like an old Taco Bell, like the dash on the wall that has like all that like pastel coloring.
So they say that that they purged 500 of the restaurants back in 2019,
Ooh.
bringing the total number of the old school establishments down to 7,000 across the U.S.
Okay, so they still exist.
Yeah.
I hope the one that I'm thinking. Well, I'll do
Pizza-
it off stream.
Pizza Hut ornaments.
Ornaments.
These were they've got the old school light. They've got the sign, I guess. No one out
No-
pizzas the hut.
Yeah, and then the
And then
triple treat box.
The new triple sheet box. Those are also sold out. I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna get rid of the sit down Pizza Huts, why are you doing all this shit?
Well, finances. They probably weren't making money, man.
I know that one of the problems was that the guy that owned a bunch of them for like a good chunk of the U.S. I think he died,
Oh.
and kind of
They fell through?
upended everything. Yeah, and then you can get wrapping paper. 2 rolls of wrapping paper, 15 hanging tags, and 25 packs of tissue paper for $24.99.
That's the only thing that's available.
Well, no, the pajamas were in certain sizes.
Oh, that's right. The kid sizes. And,
No, they have on the
and
adults.
The large.
Yeah, the small, medium, and large for adults.
So things that everyone else can have.
So yeah, this was a thing I came across today, and I was like, we gotta talk about it.
Jesus Christ. This is a big one. I'm gonna leave it right there. Thank you guys for joining us on this very strange, bizarre ride.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. But be sure to check out all the links down in the descriptions to either talk to us or check out the Humble Bundle that we talked about at the beginning of the episode. Remember to like, subscribe, all the good stuff. We actually do enjoy talking to people, so if you do want to shoot us a comment over on our socials, be sure to check out those descriptions, please.
Oh, I just realized we were being asked about something.
Nah, I was just talking about the game.
Gotcha.
And then the Fortnite shoes.
Sorry, I missed that.
That's okay. I made a point and went like this to it, but I didn't make a comment.
Alrighty. Well, with that, happy holidays, everyone. We will be back next week with more charitable stuff for you guys to check out, and I'm going to try to get him in a Christmas sweater. It's gonna happen.
And I will be relaxed because I'll be on
Vacation.
vacation.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.